State lawmakers have a lot to consider this legislative session, which begins tomorrow. More than 200 proposed laws are already on the agenda. Our Capitol Bureau reporter Ashley Zavala points out some measures that are time sensitive.
With just a few months away before Californians turn their clocks ahead, lawmakers will need to decide if and how they'll move forward with getting rid of that practice by staying on permanent daylight saving time. Voters approved the measure in November, leaving it up to lawmakers to finish the task. Other time-sensitive business for lawmakers include approving disaster relief funding in Butte County following the Camp Fire. The California Disaster Assistance Act normally allows for the state to share 75% of post-disaster projects with local agencies. Butte County area lawmakers are hoping for 100%. That would make the Camp Fire the 14th event in California history to receive such funding. Another expensive cost for lawmakers to consider: how to fund the $20 million it will take to prosecute the accused Golden State Killer. A judge determined Joseph DeAngelo will be represented by a public defender for the dozens of charges he faces stemming from murders and rapes across California. A Sacramento area assemblyman filed a bill hoping to establish legislation that will appropriate funds to pay for the pricey prosecution. These are just a few of the hundreds of issues lawmakers hope to sort out in 2019.
And Ashley Zavala joining us now from Sacramento. Hi, Ashley. I, for one, am voting that we stop changing our clocks for good, but that's just me. I hear you went to the snow for the snow survey, and we always, of course, hold our breath when this happens because we're so concerned about the drought. But what was the situation? What were they able to find out with the snow?
Well, at the specific location where they measured the snow at Phillips Station, it was at 80% of normal, which was pretty good compared to last year. They said last year at that time there was just a couple patches of snow, but today it was really hard to just walk through with such deep tracks, and I kept falling in with my boots. So they say that it's a pretty good outlook in that location, but as for the rest of the state, it's still at about 67% of normal, which is below average.
That is below average. Of course, it is still early in the season. Are they optimistic about what's to come? I know we have another storm that's taking place this weekend, so all of that is good.
Yeah, I don't know if they're optimistic per se. I know that they say that they are monitoring how the snow is going to be, I guess, just distributed across the Sierra and how climate change might affect that. They say that they are monitoring those impacts, and that's why they're doing these snow surveys to see if and how they'll adapt to those changes if they come.
All right, Ashley Zavala joining us from Sacramento. We appreciate that.